Christmas and New Year's have passed, and now it's our favourite time of year at TRIAX Performance, pre-season. Now, many of you may have had a few too many beers and too much pudding over the pre-season, so to make sure that you're coming back fit and ready to go, we've put together a series to bulletproof your pre-season to make sure that there's no soft tissue injuries in the lead up to the season. Now, we know here in Victoria in particular, we've had a lot of COVID interruptions, and so there hasn't been a great deal of consistency with in-season games and pre-seasons and training throughout the last couple of years. So we thought it was even more important now to run through some basic things that you can do at home with minimal equipment to help bulletproof yourself for the upcoming pre-season and season, whatever sport it is that you are playing. As most of our viewers and listeners are team sport athletes, we're going to focus on things that are most relevant to those sports. So we're looking at AFL, soccer, rugby league, field hockey, netball, those sorts of sports. It doesn't matter if you're male or female or your age, these exercises are going to be relevant to you. It's going to be progressive in nature, so we'll start off with the most basic exercise and then move up to progressions for each of those. This will mainly focus on the lower body. This is where the main sites of injuries are in these sports, in particular in pre-season. So in part one of this series, we're going to focus on looking at bulletproofing the hamstrings. So in the videos to follow, I'm just going to run through some basic exercises that you can do at home with minimal equipment. The only thing you'll need is a foam roller to bulletproof those hamstrings. So we'll start off basic and progress forward from there. So check out the videos to come, give us any feedback in the comments, and if you do enjoy the content, feel free to like and subscribe to our channel.
Okay, so the first exercise that we're going to focus on today is a hamstring bridge. So your conventional bridge, the feet are flat on the ground. For this one, we're going to go on our heels. So we put our heels here, and what we're going to do is drive our hips up to the ceiling, and you're going to feel this in the mid hamstring. If you want to change the position of what part of the hamstring you're targeting, if you bring your feet closer to your body, it's going to be higher hamstring, closer to the glute. If you extend your feet further out, it's going to be lower hamstring towards the knees. We're looking to target the middle of the hamstring. So we're going to go somewhere in between there, and I'll demonstrate now. So driving up, holding for 2 to 3 seconds, come back down. Driving up, back down. Okay, the next progression for this is we're going to do a march while in this position. So starting on 2 feet, same position, we're going to hold up, and what we're going to do is just lift one leg up and switch. Keeping those hips up while doing it, interchanging. Okay, the final progression for this one, so similar to the march, we're up, one leg up, we're going to slightly drop our hips down and switch. Now the switch is probably the most difficult of the lot of these exercises, so if you want to make it a little bit more difficult without doing the switch, what you can do is get a foam roller or any sort of elevated object, and what we're going to do is put that underneath our heels, so we've got a little bit higher to go. So like this, heels on the roller, and we can do our first exercise as we did, so the double leg raise, up on the roller, back down. Same principles apply. If we want to make this a little bit more difficult, we can do it single leg as well. Alternatively, we can also do, if we have our hips up, bringing the roller in and out.
This will test the hamstring in more ranges of motion with contraction on the way in and extension on the way out.
And there you have it. There's our exercises to bulletproof your hamstrings this pre-season.